right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on 3.3. I know the title in the I can statement is missing on mine. It is not missing on yours. So can somebody fill in what is the title, complete title, Aisha, of this particular lesson? 3.3. Aisha, what is it? Adding and subtracting with unlike denominators is what we're doing. And what can you all now do? Kirthi, what can you all do now? I can. You can all add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators. What is the key word you need to know, Danny? And an unlike denominator is what, Kennedy?
Two fractions or more that have different denominators.
Two fractions or more with different denominators. What is the rule, Axel? What is the rule when adding or subtracting with unlike denominators?
To add or subtract fractions with unlike denominators, you must make the denominator.
You must make the denominator
The same.
So if you have a problem like 1/2 plus 1/3, what that goes off in your brain? What's that noise?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, 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 ding. And that ding, ding, ding says what? What does the ding, ding, ding tell you? Rosanna, the ding, ding, ding says, I can't do this because I don't have common denominators. So if I have 1/2 and 1/3, I can't do it because I don't have common denominators. So I need to make a change, right? And the change is you have to get common what, everybody? You have to get common denominators. And by getting common denominators, or how do you get a common denominator? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? So how do I go with 2 and 3 turning into a 6? So here's my 2, here's my 3. Why do I have 6? What am I getting, Hanya? A common what? A common multiple. Is 6 a common multiple for 2 and 3, you guys?
Yes.
Good. What is this green stuff? What is this green stuff here, you guys? Why am I writing these numbers in green here? Somebody tell me what they represent. Fatima. So if I have 1/2 and I have 1/3, I know that 2 and 3 have 6 as a common multiple, right? So I write that as my denominator. Then I have to figure out, so how many times does 2 go into this 6? And how many times does 2 go into 6, you guys? 3. So I multiply that by 3. And if I multiply the bottom by 3, I have to multiply the top by 3. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, and then if I look at this 3 right here, how many times does 3 go into this 6? 2. Therefore, I wrote my 2. So what I do to the bottom, I do to the top. What is 1 times 2? 2. So there we go. Add them together. What do we get?
5, 6.
5/6. You guys, we can do this. Yes or no?
Yes.
We can do this. Now, quick question. If it's a plus sign, you would do what? If it's a subtraction sign, you do what? Subtract. Pay attention to the signs. We just talked about this. Not paying attention to the sign is not an excuse anymore. Don't say, oh, I added when I should have subtracted, or vice versa. And then last thing. If you have an improper fraction like this, can that be your final answer?
No.
You must change it to what? A mixed number. And then last thing, always, it starts with an R and ends in an educe. Always what? Always reduce. And then the last thing, last thing, real world, it's basically the same with whole numbers. If you can't add or subtract fractions, you're just as incapable of doing things as if you can't add or subtract whole numbers. 2 plus 3, which is what again? What's 2 plus 3?
5.
You can do 2 plus 3. You have to do 2 plus 3. You do it all the time. Even if you're not paying attention, you're always adding. You still, on top of that, need to be able to add not just whole numbers, but fractions as well. 1/2 plus 3/9. You should be able to add those together. Yes or no?
Yes.
You have to know how to do those. Same thing with subtraction. If you can subtract 7 and 2, you need to be able to subtract 9/4 and 2/7. Yes or no?
Yes.